Imagine showing up to the airport with your favorite backpack, laptop, headphones, travel-size shampoo, and a TSA agent looks you dead in the eye and says, "Denied entry." Now, how would you respond? Would you start an argument with the TSA agent or just quietly ask why? And why would be the right question? In this case, you could be denied, not because of airport security, not because of airline policy, but because Donald Trump just dropped a travel bombshell, and I am about to share it with you. Let me warn you first, though, it is highly controversial and will spark a hot debate. While this is not a political platform, anything that affects travel, I am going to bring it to you. I am not taking any sides. I am just delivering the information. Now, let's dive right in. This not just one rule, it's an entire carry-on crackdown that could change everything about how we fly. What you pack, what you can't pack, who's watching you. And yes, how patriotic your lip balm is. Sounds crazy? Oh, we're just getting started. Yes, please stick around to the end because I'm diving into the 5 new carry-on rules that Trump is pushing, including the Patriot Baggage Declaration. Yup, that's a real thing. And something called biometric bag matching. That sounds like a sci-fi nightmare. By the end of this video, you'll either be canceling your next trip, getting upset, or realizing your carry-on is now a political statement. Let's unpack the madness. Let's start with the first new rule. If your electronics aren't in a clear case, you could be fined $500. Or worse, your laptop gets shipped to the cargo hold like it's a bag of dirty laundry. Trump's plan would force all devices larger than a smartphone to be packed into transparent cases. Not for TSA, but for newly created federal tech monitors. Yep, that's a new job title now. So if you're a gamer, a photographer, a student, or just someone who likes Netflix on the plane, get ready to flaunt your gear like it's on display at Best Buy. Yeah, everyone will be able to see it. Oh, and the elite? Private jets and VIPs are exempt because apparently their electronics don't pose a threat. Critics are calling this clear bag chaos. Surveillance experts warn that transparent tech makes your devices easier to scan, not for bombs, but for data. Barcodes, QR codes, serial numbers, basically your life. Next up is Trump's America First carry-on rule, aka the foreign stuff purge. Under this proposal, any item made in certain countries, like China, Russia, or Iran, could be banned from your carry-on entirely. Smartphones assembled in China? Check it or leave it. Cosmetics with oils from Venezuela? Toss it. Power bank with parts from Russia? Boom, illegal carry-on. But on second thoughts, how will they know the parts are from Russia? Just saying. Comment below to give me your personal thoughts. And guess who decides what's allowed? A Trump-formed Homeland task force with an updated list published whenever they feel like it. Oh, okay, so I guess this task force will check if the parts came from Russia. I see, You'll be expected to check that list before every flight, because nothing says vacation like tracking global politics in your packing list. And here's where it gets dark. Travel advocates say this could lead to racial and cultural profiling based on what people carry. Books, clothing, religious items. It's a recipe for discrimination. What do you think? This isn't just about stuff. This is about identity because we all identify with our possessions, right? Hold up. How much does your carry-on weigh? Because Trump's new plan introduces a weight redistribution tax. You get 15 pounds for free. After that, you better pay up. It's $10 per pound. Your 25-pound bag, that's a $100 airport tax. And here's the kicker. This is on top of airline baggage fees. Supposedly, it's about equalizing aircraft weight and saving fuel. But critics say it's a straight-up money grab targeting middle-class flyers. And surprise, first-class and business travelers are exempt, because apparently, rich luggage floats. This policy is being called the luxury loophole law, rewarding the rich while punishing families just trying to avoid baggage fees. I am going to leave you to respond in the comment section about this. Even worse, experts predict massive delays at gates as travelers argue about the scale, shuffle items, or pull out granola bars to hit the weight limit. Now, we already briefly mentioned this one, but it is worth getting into details about it. This one feels straight out of a dystopian movie, and that is the Patriot Baggage Declaration. If passed, every U.S. citizen boarding a flight would have to sign a loyalty statement. Yes, you heard right. Questions include, do your belongings reflect American values? Do you carry items in support of foreign ideologies? Do you agree to post-flight inspections if flagged? Refuse to sign? You don't fly. Sign it? You could be tracked later for ideological screening. Even foreign travelers would be required to fill out a separate form asking if they have ties to any group hostile to the United States. Critics are calling it what it is, a loyalty oath to fly. Legal experts say it's unconstitutional. Civil liberties groups are preparing lawsuits. It already sounds like a messy situation is brewing. But Trump's base? They're cheering it on like it's the Super Bowl of nationalism. And here comes the tech horror show, the biometric baggage match, which we already briefly mentioned as well, but felt the need to provide more details. Under this carry-on policy, everything you bring with you must be registered to your face, fingerprint, and voice print. That's right, your carry-on will now literally know it belongs to you. The system scans every item and compares it to your biometric profile. If something doesn't match, or if your friend snuck something that doesn't belong to you in your bag, you could be flagged, fined, or detained. Your biometric data? Stored forever in a federal database. No opt-out, no delete button. You are actually stuck with it. And the kicker? This tech is reportedly made by a contractor tied to, you guessed it, Trump's business empire. Critics call it China-style surveillance with an American flag on top. All of these proposals fall under something called the National Air Reform Act, a draft plan that would give the president massive power over air travel policy. If passed, it would let the White House bypass Congress and push these policies directly through TSA, DHS, and FAA. We will discuss this in more detail shortly. So yeah, this could actually happen. And it won't be a glitch, it'll be the new normal. If you're still watching, first, thank you. Secondly, this isn't paranoia, this is policy in the making. So, back to the National Air Reform Act. How could all these policies we mentioned become real? It all hinges on the National Air Reform Act, or NAR, a draft legislative package being floated by several Trump-aligned lawmakers. If passed, it would give the executive branch unprecedented control over transportation policy, especially under the guise of national security and economic defense. As mentioned before, NAR would essentially bypass traditional regulatory bodies and allow the White House to directly authorize policy changes for TSA, DHS, and FAA. Yes, that means whether Trump or any other sympathetic administration is in the White House, these carry-on policies could be implemented without congressional oversight. And those are the facts. We're standing at the edge of a very slippery slope, folks. And here's the brutal truth. Many Americans are not going to fight back until they're standing at the gate, confused, angry, and completely powerless. So what can you do about all of this? Let me break this down for you because it's not just about flying. These policies are a test for something much bigger. Normalization of ideological control in the name of national pride. The moment you let a government decide what you can carry, believe me, they will soon decide what you can say, wear, believe, or think. You need to speak up now and share this video. Send it to your elected officials and raise your voice before it's silenced by bureaucracy at baggage claim. This has no bearing on party affiliation. Let me make that very clear. It is all about your travel rights. If you don't see that, you are in denial. We are the only thing standing between travel freedom and a checked-in future of censorship. If you think this is just about luggage, you're not paying attention. And if you're still watching, here's what I need you to do next. Smash that like button if you believe travel is a human right, not a privilege handed out by politicians. Drop a comment right now and tell me which of these policies shocked you the most. Was it the biometric baggage match? Was it the loyalty form? Or was it the Patriot Baggage Declaration? I will be reading every single comment and I will respond to each one. And also, share this video with 3 friends who travel, especially the ones who think it'll never happen to us, because it will unless we stop it. Subscribe for more hard-hitting, unfiltered truth. We're not corporate media, and so we say what most people are afraid to say, and we've got a lot more coming soon. Remember, this isn't paranoia, this is policy. Your carry-on is your last piece of freedom, so don't let them take it away from you. So here's what I need you to do right now. Hit that notification bell if you found value from this video and don't want to miss future videos like this one. Do you believe that travel is a right, not a reward for approved behavior? I hope you do, because your carry-on might be the last opportunity to feel truly free. Let's keep it that way. Before you zip up your suitcase or delete your travel apps in frustration, hear me out. We don't just talk about travel chaos, we prepare for it. That's why I put together my digital international travel bundle, everything I wish I had known before stepping into the madness of modern airports. It's got a 250-page ebook full of real travel disasters and how to solve them, an international audiobook with 16 fast and helpful modules, along with a quiz at the end of each module. You will also receive 5 video guides for top destinations like France, Dubai, UK, Thailand, and Japan, and free 7-day itineraries and TSA-ready packing checklists that'll save you hours. This bundle is like having a travel expert in your carry-on, but one who doesn't judge your snacks or wrinkle your passport. So if you're serious about staying ahead of policy changes, security curveballs, and international surprises, grab the link in the description. Take control of your trip before someone else does. This is your host, Cheryl, saying bye for now until next time. See you.